Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Australia. It's Australia against Canada. It's the Web of Nations Premier League. It's our first week of the season. Our first ever season of the Premier League. The first ever appearance of these two sides. It's a packed house here. Great support from both sets of fans. Let's look at the Australian lineup. We got King and Jones up front. Thomas, the attacking midfielder. Anderson, the holding midfielder. Walker and Scott, the centre backs. And we have Cook in goals. Let's look at the Canadian lineup. We got Bouchard and Clark up front. Wilson in behind those two. Young, the holding midfielder. Johnson and Gagnon, the centre backs. And we have Tremblay in goals. The sun is shining here. And we have kickoff. It's Australia who get us underway from left to right. Here's King. Tries to find Harris. Harris gets a good ball in, and Jones with the header off the post. And Canada clear it out. Here's Anderson. Bouchard. Lamb. King. Thomas. Finds Harris. And here's King. And it's cleared away by Canada. Australia continue with the pressure. Young gets it away. There's Bouchard. Clark. And Cook gets to this one. We saw our first two ever Premier League games yesterday. The Philippines and Argentina played the first ever game. That ended in a 1-1 draw. And the second game between Mexico and England, that also ended in a 1-1 draw. So here's an opportunity for these two sides to get the first ever victory in a Premier League game. Thompson. Here's Walker. Thomas. Anderson. Scott. Cut out by Lamb. Clark back to Wilson. Scott headed it out. But Canada maintain possession. Here's Lamb. And that'll be a throw into Canada. And Australia get it away. It's Harris. King. Back for Thompson. Walker. Thomas. Here's Jones. And Coate heads it out for an Australia throw in. And that hit Coates' heel and he regained possession. Here's Bouchard. Plays it up towards Clark. Clark finds Lamb. Here's Coates. Over with the cross. Australia get it out. Here's Jones on the break for Australia. There's Thomas. Ryan. There's it back for Robinson. Ryan once more. Gets the cross in. And a header from Jones goes wide. There's a good ball in from Ryan. But Jones couldn't hit the target with his header. It remains goalless. Can somebody score before half time? Well, here's Clark. And a great save by the keeper. And here come Canada again. Headed out by Walker. Coat. Well, that was too long for Clark, and Cook gets to that one again. Anderson. There's Lamb for Canada. Bouchard. Clark. Oh, and Bouchard gets onto this. He's in. He shoots. And he scores! And Canada take the lead. Bouchard got in behind the defence. And he smashed it in off the crossbar. Clark played him in. And what a finish that was from Bouchard. Shrugged off Robinson. No chance for Cook, and it went in off the underside of the crossbar. It's Australia 0, Canada 1. We're heading towards half time. Great time for Canada to get that opening goal. Oh, and here's Bouchard again. Oh, and he makes it 2-0. Unbelievable. Bouchard with 2 goals in just a few minutes. And what an end this is to the first half. Lamb played him in. And for the second time in just a few minutes, Bouchard smashes it home. Rips through the Aussie defence once again. Cook had no chance whatsoever. And the Canadians celebrate a 2-goal lead. And there is the halftime whistle. It's Australia 0, Canada 2. Bouchard with 2 goals just before halftime gives Canada a 2-0 advantage. Stay tuned because we have the second half coming right up. And Clark gets us back underway here. Canada lead 2-0. 2 goals late in the first half. Johnson. Are Canada going to be the first team to win a Premier League game? This is our 3rd ever game. First 2 games ended in 1-1 draws. Here's Thomas. Oh, and Thomas gets one back for Australia. Great response from Australia here in the second half, after they were stunned by those 2 late goals in the first half. And it's Thomas, the attacking midfielder, who gets the goal. It was King on the right who played him in. And Thomas lifted the ball up with his first touch. And he volleyed it in. Look at that. In at the near post. Should the keeper have done better? Well, it was a good shot by Thomas. Australia 1, Canada 2. Will that goal give Australia the momentum in the second half? King, Jones, Ryan. Here's Ryan again. And it's blocked by Lamb. And that'll be a corner kick for Australia. It'll be Harris to take. He's got lots of men in the box to aim for. Fisted away by Tremblay. And Bouchard was quick onto that one. Harris fell asleep for a second. And here's Clark. Bouchard. Clark. Back out to Bouchard. And Bouchard was offside. While Thompson on the left wing almost played him on, but he was just off. Walker will take this free out for Australia. Plays a short to Robinson. Australia trying to build from the back. Ryan. Jones. Up for King. And Canada win it back. Clark. Bouchard. Coates. Wilson. Australia win it back. Lamb. Wilson back to Young. Young plays it out to Coates. And Cook will get to this. 25 minutes left. Still plenty of time for Australia. Robinson. Finds Thomas. The low cross and it's cleared by Johnson. Bouchard. Back heels it to Clark. Lamb. Lamb again. Oh, and here's Bouchard. Can he get a hat-trick? Oh, yes he can. Bouchard gets his and Canada's third goal of the game. And is that the end of Australia's fight back? Will Canada go on to win this game now? They've got a 2-goal cushion once more. And look at Johnson and Gagnon, the centre back, celebrating at the other end of the pitch. The home crowd are silent. It was Lamb who played him in. And once more Bouchard was able to get behind the Australian defence. And Bouchard scores the first ever hat-trick in the Premier League. Australia 1, Canada 3. Canada looking to be the first team to win a Premier League game. The two opening games yesterday ended in 1-1 draws. It was the Philippines and Argentina and Mexico and England. And Australia with a mountain to climb to get back into this one. Thomas. Thompson. Australia do not want to be the first ever team to lose a game in the Premier League, but it's heading that way. They've had 53% possession, but Canada lead where it really counts on the scoreboard. They lead 3-1. Thomas out to Ryan. Coates. Clark. Robinson. Harris. Here's Harris. Oh, lovely back heel, and King, he gets one back for Australia. Well, there's still life in Australia yet. And they're 1 goal behind now. Well, the team celebrates, but they really need to get back up the pitch. Time is running out for them. Gives King to Harris initially. Lovely back heel from Harris. Back to King. And King in space. Had time to pick his spot. And he made no mistake. And a cool finish from King. Gives Australia a chance here. They've got 8 minutes. And Canada's 2-goal cushion for the second time has been reduced to 1. Thomas up towards King, but Johnson took it off him and played it back to Tremblay. Here's Campbell. Young, Canada's captain, plays it out to Coates. Here's Lamb. Clark. Coates. And it's knocked away. Time running out for Australia. Thompson. And there's the full-time whistle. It's finished. Australia 2, Canada 3. A hat-trick from Bouchard. He's got the match ball. Thomas and King scoring for Australia, but it wasn't enough. And Canada are the first team to win a Premier League encounter. And Australia are the first teams to lose a Premier League game. Stay tuned because we have another Premier League game coming up. This is week 1 of our first ever Premier League season. Subscribe to the channel and you won't miss a minute of the action. Until the next game, it's bye for now.